Hey y'all, it's Friendly Neighborhood Therapist. So this is a real quick about me post. I already did one before, but this needs to be added just in case. Now this is specifically for those of you who come across this post and have never seen anything on my page, never seen any of my content. Because if you already follow or subscribe to me, then this likely will not pertain to you. But I got a comment over on YouTube. Now, I've been getting a whole ton of comments. I told y'all I can't even reply to all of them. So I'm really selective in the ones that I choose to reply to. So this one stuck out. And I can admit openly that it stuck out because it triggered me and it made me feel some type of way. Like a lot of people try to act like stuff don't bother them. I'm going to be transparent about things like that when certain things bother me. So this is the post. Now you can pause real quick to read this. So basically, I only took the end of his post. This was a 67-year-old gentleman, black man, and the first part of his post, phenomenal. I loved the first part of his post and how he engaged with what I was talking about in the video. But this last piece, let me explain something to y'all about me. Because basically, what he said was, you have good things to say, but when you have fake colored hair and the way you present yourself, people will not take you seriously. When you present yourself like a clown, people don't take you seriously. His words. If you know nothing else about me, understand this. I do not uphold respectability politics. If you go down videos on my page, you'll see me in all different color hair types. You'll see my hair. I have a short hairstyle. You'll see me in braids, which is actually a protective style for black women. So, wow. And you'll also see me makeup, no makeup. You'll see me in my bonnet. Because when I tell y'all I do not subscribe to respectability politics, I mean that wholeheartedly. And then another thing is, I have done so much work on myself and still am to embrace all parts of me, to embrace authenticity, to show up authentically. So if you think for a second that I'm going to alter myself in order to make you feel comfortable or make you feel like I am presenting well, you got the wrong one. I'm sorry. No, authenticity is crucial to me. Okay? So much so that I even attempt to no longer code switch. I don't like us having to code switch. You understand what I said? I shouldn't have to say it in some different way to make you more comfortable. No. So, yeah, I don't play into respectability politics for one, because typically it is inauthentic, and two, I have seen historically and present day how it doesn't save us anyway. Plenty of respectable Negroes in suits, ties, and dresses hung in trees with them suit, ties, and dresses on. Plenty of respectable Negroes still get disrespected and discriminated against. So please tell me why I shouldn't be authentically who I am. What's the benefit? What's the benefit of respectability politics? Because here's what. If you look at me and you can't hear me because of aesthetic factors, then it's a strong chance that you are not the type of person that I want to be in community or connection with in the first place. If you think that I am going to dim who I am, which then inadvertently dims my light to appease people in order for them to listen to me and hear me, baby, it ain't that serious. It's so many other people you can go listen to. Please feel free to do so. So as I said, if y'all can't tell, that did really bother me. I ain't gonna front. That bothered me because I like me. And for a lot of us, it takes a long time to really like us. Okay? That takes some unpacking and undoing and a whole lot of things to really like us. And a lot of people present with high self-esteem, but they struggling in the inside. We all have insecurities. So don't ever think that I am going to alter myself, change who I am, change how I look to get you to listen to me? No. Why would I do that? If you cannot hear the message because of how the messenger looks, you need to do some deeper work. All right? So, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that folks understood that. Never will I change myself. Y'all gonna see me up here with all sorts of hair colors because I like hair color. I'm a colorful person. I like all things eccentric. That's just who I am. If you can't hear me because of that, I don't apologize for it. If I am too much for you, there are so many people who are less or who don't do what I do. Find them, but don't try to come at me about how I present. That is who I am. Anything else would be inauthentic and disingenuous and fake. And I don't rock like that. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful, wonderful rest of y'all day. Always be authentically you. Do not dim your light for anybody. If they can't hear you, they weren't supposed to. I'll holler at y'all later.